So in this part of video, we'll discuss about variables and data types in Python. And if you just check it out in Python, a variable is a symbolic name for a value. So it allows you to store and manipulate the data. So variables can hold various types of data such as number, text, or strings, or any much more complex structures like lists and dictionaries also. But compared to the remaining programming language where we declare a variable int I equals to 2 or int I equals to 3, there you cannot reassign that I to any other string or any other variable type. But here we can do that in Python, right? So if you can check here on the screen, so these are all the variables how you are trying to declare with a particular type. So this is a variable name, and it has been allocated with a string called alias. Similarly, age is a variable which is allocated with or assigned with a integer 30, and height is assigned with the integer, sorry, float 5.6. Similarly, is underscore student is assigned with a boolean true. So fruits here is assigned with a list, and person it is assigned with a dictionary. Dictionary is nothing but a key value pair. This will be further discussed in the next coming tutorials. So this is one kind of a variable type, right? So now we have got a type conversion also. Now you can convert int to float or float to int. So there are two types of conversions. One is implicit conversion and another is explicit conversion. So in the implicit conversion, so when you try to add integer to the float, so the net result what you will get will be the float value, right? So this kind of conversions is called implicit conversions, and the other name for this implicit conversion is coercion. And the other type of conversions are explicit conversion. So where x equals to 5, now we want to convert that 5 into a float value. Then we need to specifically mention float of x, that is 5. Now here the y value is nothing but float, right? Similarly, this x, what you are seeing here is 1, 2, 3a, that can be converted into a list. So this is a tuple, and that is converted into list by just assigning a name called list. Okay, and if in order to check the data types, you can just check it down by print type of anything. So type of age or type of height or type of is underscore student will give you different data types what exactly it is. Now maybe I'll just copy paste all this stuff so that you can just check it in PyCharm. So now you can just run main. Now you will understand. So you can see now y is a float and int is a float, and the result what you are getting is also a float variable. Here it is specifically mentioned. Now I'll just remove this stuff and I'll copy the other part. Then it's a explicit typecasting. So now you can just check. You can just go and run the main. So now you can see x is turned a tuple and y what you are getting is a list, right? Similarly, if you can just remove this and I'll just run this. Similarly, now y is a float, initial x is a integer. By assigning this with a float of x, it is converted into a float. Okay, and yeah, this also you can just check it out how you can convert this. You can just go here and run it. You can just check. So now this is int. It is clearly mentioned that is age is nothing but type int. So instead of 30, if you can give it as 5.2, then automatically you get it as a float. So now we got it as a float. Now instead of a 5.2, if you give it as a true, it is a boolean. So now we'll get that on the screen. So now you got the boolean. Hope you understood the variable types and its coercion, or whether it is an explicit conversion. How can you convert those variables in this video? Okay, thank you.